Hey guys, how's it going? Just me and Nusso2 here, and it's that time of the year again to do a list on the best figures of the year. You know, usually it's the top 10. Last year I did a top 5, but I decided to do a top 10. But still, it's not enough. There's just so many good ones out there. There's so many. I just don't want to forget about them. They need to be on this list. So I'm going to do the top 15, and no one's going to tell me not to do it, so I'm going to do it. And as you can see, Spawn here, he's already looking at the list himself. It's a very long list. I'm just joking, it's a stupid receipt from Walmart. But yeah, let's get started. The top 15 figures of 2013 are... Coming in at number 15, here we have from Playmates, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classics, Rocksteady. And yeah, he is at the bottom, number 15. And why? He's a pretty cool figure, and I've been waiting for him since like what, the summer when we saw those prototype pictures. And the reason why he's at the bottom instead of at the top is just look at him. I mean, he looks cool, but I mean, look at this. There's no paint detail on this gun, just like in the past. I mean, come on, we're grown-ups. We've grown since the 80s. Same thing with Machete. Looks cool, but no paint detail. And like just looking at him, like I feel like he's like cheap plastic. He just doesn't look good quality. Like, I don't know, just something about it. He's like pretty light. He's not even heavy. No ankle joints, which sucks. It sucks a lot. What's the point of bending his knees if he can't even stand up with his toe like this? So he can't he can't pose like he's walking. That's pretty lame. And from everyone's complaint, the legs are on backwards. Right here, the shins / calves. They're backwards. They're supposed to be this is supposed to be over here like that, and then the boots would have to be switched. So a lot of people have been changing it up, but I haven't yet. It's not that big of a deal for me. But if it's true, then that's just an insult from Playmates. Like, what the F? Plus his size, like, what the hell? Are you kidding me? And here he is next to Leonardo here. Look how small he is. Like, what the hell? What the hell, man? Rocksteady is supposed to be bigger than the Turtles, and he's fucking small. Oh my gosh. What a letdown. So that's it for him. Number 15, Rocksteady. Pretty cool, but pretty disappointing as well. And at number 14, we also have from Playmates, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classics, Bebop here. Bebop. He's pretty cool too, but he also has his flaws, which makes him a little disappointing as well. Only comes with one weapon. Sculpted pretty good, but once again, no paint detail. It's pretty annoying. And his legs are too small, plus no ankle joints yet again, and there's no paint detail on his shoe, when yet it's on the other side. It's not over here where it's supposed to be. It's actually sculpted and it's not even painted. Like, what the fuck, Playmates? We're not little kids from the 80s that don't know better. Well, at least they got this right, you know. Actually got some paint detail on the necklace. It's pretty good. His head is like another story, but it doesn't bother me at all. I like it. And here he is next to Leonardo. And that's a decent size. That's a little bit better than Rocksteady, but still, he's supposed to be bigger. You see that? Like, he looks a little thicker than Rocksteady. But look at him next to Leonardo. Still not as big as he's supposed to be. That's the biggest disappointment. Like, what the heck, Playmates? Man. Up next, we got number 13. We got from NECA, Predator, Hive Wars Predator. And he's pretty cool. But not too many good Predators out this year. They all came from the year before that, and the year before that. This one, because you know, the reason why he's at the bottom is because he's mostly a remold. The more times a body is reused for a different figure and yet another figure, the less quality the figure gets. You know what I mean? Like, it's not an original. It's not an original sculpt. Can't even talk. The more it's not an original sculpt, the less great the figure is. So yeah, he's got the classic body mold plus the City Hunter head. Just, you know, added the spine here. New gauntlet, and the gauntlet's fucking awesome. Look at that. It's got new shin guards. It's pretty good. I think for a remold, they did him pretty well. I like him. So for the Predators, he's going to be the only one on this list when it comes to the actual aliens. Yeah, pretty awesome. I like him. I pick him over the other ones, the stupid lava planet Predator. I mean, he's alright, but I'm not a fan of the see-through style. Also the, what's it called? Night Storm. He's better than the Night Storm. I like this one. Awesome. Here we got number 12 from NECA, Kick-Ass 2, Kick-Ass himself. And he's pretty cool. I like him. Not including in the top 10 or top 5, but he's pretty cool. The reason why he's not in the top 10 or top 5 is because indeed he is an original sculpt, but he's basically just an upgrade from the Mezco one. You know? Mezco is kind of a statue with a bunch of swivels here and there. This one's fully articulated. So it's nothing new. I mean, he is new, but, you know, he's just an upgrade of a figure that's already existed, which makes him slightly down in the list. But if you saw my figure matchup, you can see that you saw how he matched up against the Mezco one. I think he's a lot better. He's cool. I like him. It looks realistic the way they did his body. And for the articulation, they did it like this, like the DC Universe style. So when he stands up straight, it still looks good. Doesn't break up the sculpt. I like it. It's cool. For number 11, we got two figures taking the mantle. Sharing number 11, we have the SH Figure Arts, Maul from Power Rangers, Red Ranger, and Pink Ranger. And why they share it is because, I don't know, I like them both about the same. They're cool. And one reason also is they have similar body parts, like the only difference is paint, and of course, you know, different heads and the skirt. So, like I said before, the more the body is being reused again and again, the less unique the figure becomes, and you know, it just changes everything. But in this case, it works because they are, you know, they're both skinny characters. So I like them both. I like them both about the same. I don't prefer one over the other. If it came down to it, maybe the red, but still, I like the pink one a lot. It's pretty cool. So together they're going to share the mantle at number 11. And now we have gotten to the top 10 point. Once again, sharing number 10 is going to be two figures, and that is Batman. Here we have from Mattel, Batman Unlimited, Dark Knight Returns, Batman. And over here we have from DC Direct or DC Collectibles, Arkham City, Batman. Arkham City Series 4, by the way. Who was also re-released in that 2-pack with Bane. And why they're both sharing this? Because I like them both, and I can't decide which one I like more. They're cool in their own way. I mean, yeah, I know Batman is a remold from Masters of the Universe Classics He-Man and all them other people. But they did enough to change him up. They got new head, cape, new boots, you know, the belt, the gloves. Looks good. Then we have the Arkham City Batman, which is the most articulated of the Arkham Asylum figures and Arkham City ones. He's got double knee joints. He can spread his legs slightly, just slightly, which is kind of stupid. He's got like 2 points in his abs, his torso. He's got good detail. He's awesome. Good cape. So I can't decide which one's the better Batman of this year. So I'm going to say both of them share the mantle at number 10. At number 9, we have two figures yet again sharing the mantle. We have two Marvel figures. We have from Hasbro, Captain America Marvel Legends, Baron Zemo, and from Diamond Select, Marvel Select, Rhino. And they're cool, they're awesome. I mean, I know Zemo here is a remold of Bucky Cap once again, but he's still pretty cool. But I still would choose him over Rhino, being an unoriginal sculpt. Rhino is an original sculpt, and he's huge, but his articulation isn't that great. He has it, but it's not that good. So they're both pretty cool. They're awesome. I like them. I'm actually surprised at this Zemo figure. I didn't think he'd be that good. Zemo here has the new look to him, I heard. That's why he doesn't have the fluffy shoulder pad things. But that's still pretty good. He's got some shading. He's got a bunch of buckles on his belt. Buckles. He's got one buckle. He's got a bunch of pouches over his belts. He's awesome. He's a good size next to Captain America. And here he is next to the Toy Biz Marvel Legends face-off cap. It's a good size. It works. And Rhino is just huge, you know. It's your choice if you want to include him in your Marvel Legends or just stick him in only Marvel Select. He's huge. Look at him. He's so buff. He's got a bunch of detail, like everywhere. It's awesome. Like I know, like he's mostly just, you know, he doesn't have that many. He doesn't have any shoulder pads. Doesn't have nothing. He's just basically some big buff guy in a suit. But it's still really good. I like it. It's awesome. Coming in at number 8, and yes, I dare say it, here is from NECA, Lone Ranger the movie, Lone Ranger himself, and Tonto. And yes, Victor, I know you're like, no! But yes, yes. Surprisingly, I enjoyed the movie, and these figures are really well detailed. They're awesome, really well articulated. The likeness is pretty good on Johnny Depp, but on Armie Hammer, not quite. Not spot on, but it's kind of there. But everything else is great. They're awesome figures. I am shocked myself on how much I enjoyed the movie and these figures. If anything, I'll call myself a hypocrite on just that. I am a hypocrite for that. Because I was the one talking shit on the movie before it came out. Came out, watched it, oh, it's pretty good, not bad. Figures, wow, these figures are great. So yeah. Sharing number 8 mantle is Lone Ranger himself, Armie Hammer, with his 2 pistols. He's great. And yes, removable hat. And Johnny Depp as Tonto. It's pretty good. Look, he's all dirty and stuff. It's awesome. It's great. Up next, we got number 7. Here is SH Figure Arts, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the White Ranger. I love the character and I love the figure. I remember seeing the pictures back, I think, before the summer even hit. And then when it finally came out, got it, not disappointed at all. He's great. He's awesome. And he gets a higher rating than the Pink and Red Ranger because he's more of an original sculpt than they are. He's got right here the bracelets, and down here the cuffs, or the gauntlets, whatever you want to call them. He's got the shield. He's awesome. He's got the armbands. He's got Saba, of course. Did not disappoint me at all. It's cool. The other thing that's kind of weird is right here. His helmet, like right here, this piece where the black part goes down here, I think it's a little too thin. Like I think it should be a little bit wider, but it might just be me, who knows. He's got the symbol, it's great. So yeah, and for the first time in history we get a fully painted, this small Saba sword. It's fucking great, dude. When have you ever seen that? Fucking great. And at number 6 we got from NECA, Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter, Jason Voorhees, the bloody version. He's awesome, as much as I thought he would be. I was debating about getting Part 3 back then, and then I saw they make Part 4, so I just waited for Part 4, and I was not disappointed. He's awesome. And I got the bloody one because I'd rather have the bloody one. Plus he's got, you know, removable mask, so you can put the machete in his face. It's awesome, man. And he's got the shirt to make him look like he's slightly bigger, which the actor was back then in Part 4 in the 80s. It's crazy. He's got fully articulated body as much as NECA can do without breaking up the sculpt. It's great. Machete and shield. Machete and axe. Machete and axe. Pretty epic. It's awesome. At number 5 we got from Hasbro, Star Wars Black Series 6-inch. We got Han Solo and Darth Maul. Sharing the mantle once again because they're both really good. They're good figures, surprisingly, from Hasbro. They're really detailed, painted nice, got accessories. They're great. I like them both. Not much to complain about these figures other than the height issues, maybe, when you want to put them in other collections with other movie figures that aren't from Hasbro. So that's the only gripe I have. Other than that, they're awesome. They're really good. I like them both. I don't know which one I like more than the other. That's why they're both here at number 5. Number 4 we have from NECA. You know what I noticed? I got a lot of NECA figures in here. What does that tell you? Anyways, we got number 4 here from NECA, Kick-Ass 2, Hit Girl herself. Hit Girl figure. She's a lot better than I thought than I thought she would be. Like, I got her and I had no idea she'd be this awesome. I didn't pick up the motherfucker, so I don't care about him, don't like him as a villain. Kick-Ass, pretty cool, but still just an upgrade from the Mezco one. Hit Girl, I never had the Mezco one. But this one is really great. In the face, the likeness isn't 100%, it's not 100% there, but I would say it's about maybe 90. I think it looks better than the actual Carrie figures. This was really good. A lot of good detail, really good articulation, and they even got the cape, the skirt right here is cut in the sides, so she can still do the splits. That's good. And every dagger here are individual, all of them. So you got 3 on this side and another 3 on that side. So that's fucking epic. She's got all the belt pouches, probably for, you know, the handgun. She's got the guns, changeable hands to get this staff in her hand. That's awesome. She's super detailed and pretty damn articulated. It's got double knees. It's great. How far can I go? This far. The cape is cloth and it's nice. Nice and shiny over here. It's all purple. I really like this figure. At number 4, that's pretty close, you know. That's past top 10, top 5. It's really cool. I like it more than Kick-Ass. Not the character, but maybe character. I haven't decided yet. But figure-wise, Hit Girl is a better figure. Awesome. Number 3, getting damn close to the end. We got here from NECA, Predator Part 1. We have Jungle Patrol Dutch, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He is awesome. Look how awesome he looks. It's a great sculpt. And yeah, I will agree that over this whole past year, we got so many Dutch figures. So many Dutch figures that we've been spoiled. You know, we got every version that there possibly is. And I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm just gonna pick up the ones I want. And now, since there's so many, it won't be hard to find. It's awesome. I like this one the best. This is the only one I've opened. I only have 3 Dutch figures. This is the only one I've opened. I have the Muddy Arnold and the first one where he has the vest on and the long sleeve shirt. I don't have the one where he has the vest but no green shirt underneath. Or the new one coming out with the whole like Predator Vision. Or the 2-pack either. This is the one I have and opened. He is epic. He's epic as fuck. Number 3, Arnold Schwarzenegger Dutch. And for number 2, I struggled with this one. For the spot for number 1 and number 2, it was down to either one. I couldn't decide. Whichever gets number 1 gets number 2. I couldn't decide. I had the hardest time. Like for a week now, I've been thinking about it. And if you're friends with me on Facebook, you've seen my post on how I'm stuck. And then another day I'm still stuck. You know, it just sucks. You know, I couldn't decide. But I finally decided who's going to be number 2 and number 1. And no figure is going to share this. No figure is going to share number 1 or even number 2 or even number 3. So what it came down to is which character do I love more and which figure would I save in a fire. If I had to choose only one, like it was so hard, you know, I just want to grab both. But if I can only grab one, it's down to this. So here we go with number 2. Number 2, we have from Diamond Select, Marvel Select, Venom. And he is awesome. He is pretty damn epic. And yes, he was almost number 1 for a lot of reasons, but he's still number 2, and that's pretty damn high. He's epic, you know, he's got the changeable hands, he's got the changeable heads, and then the extra heads that have articulation as well. Here's your other head. He's packed with different versions of himself. It's awesome. The best Venom figure ever. Better than the Spider-Man Classics ones, which I did have for a brief time. Better than that Scorpion Tail one. Better than the custom one I had. He is awesome. Has a removable tongue as well if you want. He is great. He's compatible with both Marvel Select and Marvel Legends. He's great. There's not really much to complain about him, other than a couple things like, you know, the ab crunch doesn't do jack shit. The fuck is this? Doesn't even. It's fucking useless. I don't know why they did that. The shoulder joints are really stiff. Like, how am I supposed to do anything, you know? And you can see the arm paint slightly different from the body. don't know if you can see it on the camera here, but it is. It's like more blue than black. But the rest of the body is black. So that's kind of weird. But the sculpt is top notch. Is awesome. Could use an ankle pivot, ankle rocker. Not a big deal though. Could use some double knee joints. Not a big deal either. Everything else is top notch. He's great. The best Venom figure ever, and I'm not replacing him. And now we're down to the last figure, the number 1 figure of 2013. The figure that was almost number 2, but when I really thought about it long and hard, if it came down to these 2 figures, who would I rescue in a fire? If I can only pick one, I can't pick them both. Only one. It would be this figure right here. Number 1 is the SH Figure Arts Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, the Green Ranger figure. And he is motherfucking badass. He is epic as hell. He's great. I really like him a lot for a lot of reasons. First of all, nostalgia. He's really detailed and he's awesome. Like, he's got all the joints you're gonna need, all the detail you need, and his accessories are painted exactly the way they should be. He's even got the little gem in there, the dragon dagger that's never been painted like this at this size before. Wow. The morpher, it's really great. And yeah, you could say, oh, he's the same like the Red Ranger and the Pink Ranger, but he has a lot of different parts as well. He's got the shield, got the armbands, and also down here he's got the gold trimming on his boots and the sculpting and the paint on the boots for the different design. Same thing up here. Plus, I like this character a lot better. Just in general, as a character, I love him. He's awesome. Just like the White Ranger, I love the character and I love the figure. On the camera here, I know his green looks a little weird. It's kind of blue, which I don't know why. Because I'm looking at it right now, like I'm looking at it, I can see the green from my own eyes and through the camera, and it's not the same. Very strange. It might be my lighting. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyways, I almost picked Venom as number 1. Venom was almost number 1, and the Green Ranger was almost number 2. But in the end, the Green Ranger is number 1. Number 1 figure of 2013. He is awesome. So yeah, that was my list. The top 15 figures of 2013. Top 15, top 10, top 5. Either way, you got my complete list. And now you know my opinions. Do you agree with my list? Do you disagree? What do you guys think? If you agree or disagree, let me know why. What would you have picked? Or maybe you picked something I didn't pick. There are some figures I did not include in this that I do own. Not because I didn't think they were worthy enough, but because I didn't open them. That would include Star Wars Black Series Boba Fett. I haven't opened him yet. Nor have I opened the NECA Nightmare on Elm Street, well, the Freddy's Dead version where Freddy Krueger hasn't been burned yet. He has his Robert Englund sculpt. Also the NECA Jungle Disguise Dutch, which is the muddy version, or the Extraction Dutch, which is also those figures I haven't opened yet. So if there's figures you know I have and I didn't include them at all, it's because they're still in package and I have not opened them yet, and I might not even plan to open them. So that's my reason for that. So that was my opinion on the top 15 figures of 2013. Alright you guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. See you next time.